Time now for our Spotlight program, and as we do every Monday, we reserve time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Nancy Morrissey in this morning. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning, Steve.
Oh, you sound like you're all refreshed and bushy-tailed, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready for a Monday?
Well, I have to tell you, I worked around the house on for the whole weekend, but it was definitely in the house.
Yeah?
I didn't step foot outside the house very much.
Makes us thankful for air conditioning sometimes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's going to heat right up. Speaking of getting right to it, let's jump right into it. The week that will be, by the way, is the Monday morning newsletter that goes out via email. If you're a chamber member and you haven't signed up, do yourself a favor and do that. You can do that by emailing Nancy or Lori or at the chamber, or you can also go online at fairfieldiowa.com and find out more information about the week that will be. But let's jump right into your calendar this week, Nancy.
I'm going to jump straight to Thursday. We had a business after hours planned at French Renneker Associates, and the whole chamber wants to express their condolences to the Harrell family. Jane Ann Harrell works at French Renneker, so that business after hours is postponed. Their son, the Harrell family, Jane Ann Harrell's son Jesse, passed away this past week, and the services will be Thursday. So the chamber office will be closed as we go to those services, which will begin at 10:30. So the office will close close to 10 o'clock and then reopen when we're back at the office.
And that's at St. Mary's?
It's at St. Mary's Church here. And then from there they go to Centerville, where the family is from, and that's where internment will be.
All right. So, again, that's on Thursday. The business after hours postponed indefinitely.
Yes.
And, again, the chamber will be closed from 9:30 till TFN.
Yes. Jane Ann Harrell was on our chamber board for 6 years. She was our chamber president, and she's still an ambassador, a very active one.
Yep.
Yes.
So
right. Our sympathy with the whole Harrell family.
All right, so do take note there.
And then we go into our member-to-member program. This week it's Fairfield Flower Shop. If you spend $25 or more at Fairfield Flower Shop, they will give you a free carnation. If you haven't been into Fairfield Flower Shop, they're a long-standing business here in Fairfield. They're a long-standing chamber member. It's a local flower shop run by local people. Ed Oliver here in Fairfield, and we welcome them to our member-to-member program. We have about 30 different businesses that participate in the member-to-member program. So if you haven't been to our chamber website, to the member-to-member link, please do. Chamber members are given cards to pass out to their employees. More cards are able to be purchased at the Fairfield Chamber, and then any business that is participating in our member-to-member program, you can use that card there, and you get whatever the discount is. If you are a chamber member and you're not participating in the member-to-member, please contact Lori Knox at the chamber, and she will sign you right up. There's no cost to being a member of or participating in the member-to-member program if you are a chamber member.
L. Knox at Fairfield Iowa Radio. Fairfield Iowa. L. Knox at FairfieldIowa.com. There we go. She doesn't work here, does she? No. It's just a chamber. You know, you ever have something pop in your head for just no apparent reason?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, one time I was talking to Jeff Wilson at the Fairfield paper and hung up, and the phone rang, and it happened to be Ed Malloy. And I said, Fairfield Ledger. And he says, oh, I'm sorry, wrong number. And we both hung up. And I mean, I recognized his voice. I knew what I said. Called him right back, and we had a good chuckle. So
for some reason, I think it was Thursday or Friday last week, it just popped in my head. Do you remember when Fairfield Flower was at the previous location? Was it on 4th Street?
Third. It was on North 3rd Street.
On 3rd Street. And all of a sudden, they had a drive-through window. Remember that?
Oh, I had forgotten that.
I don't know why that popped in my head, but yeah, someone the car out of control just drives right in the front of the building.
That happened at my husband's office one time too. Hit drive instead of reverse.
That would be kind of a shock. But if you think about the location on 3rd Street, they were kind of up and elevated.
Yes, they were. Yes,
that was a.
You had to gun
that was an
it
achievement. That was an achievement. Whoever the driver was. All right, back to the calendar of events. What's happening this week?
On Tuesday is once again the municipal band concert where you can enjoy much music, and I'm sure they will be serving once again some ice cream somewhere along the square. A nice reprieve from the heat that is still on us throughout the whole week.
Hey, real quickly about the municipal band concert. Again, it's Tuesday evenings through the summer. And if they have any announcements due to the weather or anything like that, they'll call us. But next Tuesday evening, they're going to be taking part of the Thanksgiving in July event, which is
Yes,
a big food drive to benefit the Lord's Cupboard. And so the next Tuesday evening, I know during the community band concert, they will be collecting donations for the Lord's Cupboard.
Yes, yes.
Part of I don't know, is that a 10-day long event? Christmas or Thanksgiving in July. It's a long event all next week. Starts in fact this Friday, but we'll have more on that on the air coming up. But attend tomorrow night, and then when you attend next week, as long as you're going ahead and packing your blanket and your lawn chair, go ahead and throw in some non-perishable food items next week.
They will appreciate it.
Very much so.
Very much so.
All right. Now what's next?
Farmers Market from 3 to 6 down in Howard Park, held every Wednesday through the first part of May through the end of October. So that's Wednesday. On Thursday, FIDA and the International Trade Office of the Department of Commerce is hosting a exporting workshop. Attend that at 8 a.m. at Best Western. There is a slight cost. Learn the ins and outs of exporting. Then again, on Saturday is the Fairfield Farmers Market. If you have a chance to go, I mean, you can go from croissants to tarts to flowers to jewelry. You can eat there. You can buy honey, jam, meats, eggs, vegetables.
Come on.
Oh, yes.
You know everybody's going for homegrown tomatoes.
That is the last thing that I purchased at a farmer's market.
You can say you're going to go there and buy some kale if you want, but the world knows you're going to go buy tomatoes.
I did. In fact, my husband, believe it or not, just brought home some tomato plants yesterday. Put them in a pot. We'll see how they do. I know. It's mid-July. So, but they did say that if you plant them in a bigger pot with fresh fruit by October, we should have some good tomatoes.
So you're extending the season. Farmers Market Saturday from 9 to 1. And then Saturday evening, a big event on the square, which I'm happy to be associated with.
I used to be associated in fact, the one of the founding mothers of the Live on the Square, and I want you to talk about that, Steve. Touch base on that. This is something that is near and dear to your heart.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's Live on the Square, and it's a Summerfest, and this is the third annual Summerfest celebration. It's a cooperative event between the Elks, the Eagles, the Rotary Club, and the Live on the Square committee. And what we did a few years ago is, I believe it was the Elks Lodge and the Rotary celebrating, and Eagles all celebrating anniversaries, 100 and 190 anniversary. And so we said, let's do something together, and we partnered together and put the beverage garden together. The pork producers have been wonderful, and so we serve up pork loin sandwiches, sweet corn, ice cold beverages, and then we have two bands coming up. 6 o'clock, it's Jeremy Rowland, a great musician from up around the Richland area, and then Band of the Movers, their reunion tour makes a stop at the square in the gazebo at 8 o'clock.
Great group
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Take note, the beverages and the food fire up at 5 o'clock. You can start eating and drinking at 5 o'clock. The music starts at 6 o'clock. And again, this is a cooperative effort between Live on the Square, the Elks Lodge, the Eagles Club, and the Fairfield Rotary Club. And we have some, and I'm a part of the Live on the Square committee, and we have some great sponsors, and you'll be hearing about those in the days ahead.
It's a great community event. It's fun.
I want the heat to kind of go away, though.
Boy,
last year was brutal, but we still, when you get 300-400 people on the square in an event like that, it's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
highlights the community,
is.
And everybody comes out for that. Well, we'd like to see you there. So thanks.
Well, next Monday, a week from today, the Fairfield Entrepreneurs Association is having a small business development with Brian Ziegler. They have this once a month. Contact Mahario Van Dyke if you are a small business that has any type of small business questions. Brian Ziegler is the go-to person for our region from the Small Business Association. He is a wonderful resource. So contact the FEA to set up an appointment with Brian. Then I want to, of course, that's On August 3rd is the Art Walk, so don't miss the 10th anniversary of Bark in the Park. Fun event. I mean, it's
and this is the 10th anniversary of the first Art Walk.
yes,
Of
that's
the
what.
first
Yes,
Art Walk.
yes.
Hard to believe it's been 10 years.
I know.
Iowa,
Yep.
Iowa Tourism Event of the Year, you know.
Yep,
I don't know if you
yep.
get the did you get the memo on that?
I did.
Just a quick side note: the Art Walk Committee, their monthly meetings tonight, 5:15. So if you're an Art Walk Committee member, like I am, you meet tonight at 5:15. So take note.
I am going to jump ahead a month to August 17th. It's the save the date for the all-teacher reception. That's an event that the Chamber has been hosting through our local banks for many, many, many years. We recognize all the educators of our community, from the Fairfield Public Schools to Maharshi schools also. But we definitely recognize all the new staff in the school systems also. So
Now, is this different from the new teacher reception?
this is, no, this,
It's all the same.
yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That's what,
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's called all teacher reception because all teachers are invited, and the school board and all chamber members, please come and recognize what a fine job our educators do. They're the future of Fairfield, of our state, and please come and say thank you.
Now you might have said it and I missed it. The location for the all teacher reception?
It is at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club from 5 to 6:30 on August 17th. That's a Friday.
8:17. I'm writing it down.
Right.
DGC and Golf and Country Club. All right. At 5 o'clock. 5 p.m. All right. Fabulous. Anything else on the calendar?
No, that is it. We are in July, so
Yeah.
July is a little slower month. Thank goodness. June is busy, busy, busy with, men's and ladies blast off, and everybody needs a little time to regroup. And but we are all ready, like I said, talking about the all-teacher reception. I could mention that we're already working on the farm barbecue, which is September 6th.
I was going to ask you
So,
about the
yeah.
September 6th.
September 6th.
9/6. All right.
Yep. So that's, and of course, we're already working on Christmas. Santa's house got a fresh coat of paint. It looks wonderful. Needs a little trim to it yet, but it's fantastic. So I mean, just because it's July, and then I don't have a lot of report for right now, there's a lot going on for the rest of the year. So keep tabs.
Don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 to 9, it's the community concert, municipal band concert on the square in downtown Fairfield, Farmers Market, Wednesday and Saturday. FIDA will be hosting a workshop on exporting on Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning at the Best Western. Contact FIDA for that. And then again, big this week is the Live on the Square Summer Concert Series, Summerfest 2012, the third annual Summerfest, a free concert series on the square. There will be a beverage garden, delicious food like pork loin sandwiches and sweet corn. Musicians include Jeremy Rowland and Van and the Movers. And again, beverages and food start at 5, music at 6, and that's what's happening this week. By the way, everything that we talked about today is available online at fairfieldiowa.com, fairfieldiowa.com. Sign up for the week that will be.